Hello everyone, I hope you're well. So last week we were talking about learning to respond rather than react, as we can often get into unhelpful patterns of reacting when difficulties or challenges arise. So this week I'm going to give you a tool that you can put into your mindfulness toolbox that you can use anytime, anywhere, when you feel like you need to calm down. So now for a little bit of science. So we have a part of the brain called the amygdala, which is our fear response, which is three things: fight, flight, or freeze. And this part of the brain is there to protect us, to keep us safe, so that we can react to dangerous situations when we need to. So for instance, if we were crossing the road and a car came and we needed to get out of the way quickly, that quick movement would be the flight response, and it might save our life. However, the brain often activates this part, the amygdala, when we don't need to, when we're feeling threatened in some way. So, for instance, if we're feeling a bit nervous before we went onto stage, or we're about to perform in an assembly, we might go into the freeze mode. Or maybe if we're feeling a bit hurt or angry, if we'd fallen out with a friend or a family member, well, then we might snap or shout, and that would be the fight response. And that type of response might not always be helpful, and the amygdala often reacts without thinking. But there is a part of our nervous system which is designed to put the brakes on the fight, flight, or freeze reaction, and to help to soothe us and calm us down and help us relax. So we can often look for clues that we're going into this reactive mode. Maybe our heart might be beating faster, maybe we might have a bit of shortness of breath, or maybe sweaty palms, or maybe we might start to feel tension and tightness in the body. So these are all good clues to help us to know that we might be going into fight, flight, or freeze. So we can do something very simple to help to activate this soothing system, and that's taking a really deep, long out breath. So this long out breath sends a message from the body to the brain via something called the vagus nerve, which helps to tell us that we're safe, that it's okay to settle down and to calm down and to relax. Today I'm going to show you how you can make your very own breathing buddy, just like these two little guys here, to help you to calm down and relax and take that long out breath whenever you need to. So if you carry on watching, I'll show you how you can make these using different materials found around the house. First, you will need to get your coloured recycled plastic bags and cut them into strips, roughly about the same length each. As you can see here, I'm using a plastic bag that already had some stripes on it, which was really handy to help me to cut the different colours. Next, get your sticky tape, I'm using masking tape here, and rip a small piece off or cut it using scissors. Then stick it on the back of your coloured strip of plastic bag and get your tube or your cup and stick it around the edge, just like this. You're going to need to do this the whole way round, so you might want to pick different colours and maybe create a pattern, putting 3 colours in a row and then repeating, something like that, until the strips are all the way around the edge of the cup. If using a paper cup, you'll need to cut the bottom out of it. Now I'm using scissors here, but you could also use a craft knife. I would suggest that you get an adult to help you with this part of it. So cutting a hole in the end that's big enough for you to blow through. And lastly, you might want to decorate your breathing buddy. So I think it looks a little bit like a jellyfish. So I have cut out some eyes and I've stuck them on with some glue. Here's a quick video of me doing exactly the same thing but with slightly different materials. I've used a cardboard roll here which I've painted in a couple of different colours. And then instead of using recycled plastic bags, I've used coloured tissue paper instead. And there you have it, your very own breathing buddy. So the idea is for your out breath to be longer than your in breath. For instance, we might breathe in for 3 and out for 6. Let's try that together now. Breathing in and out. And in and out. So you can use your breathing buddy to help you to breathe in this way. Let's have a go. So breathing in through the nose for 3 and out for 6. If you're not able to make yourself a breathing buddy, there's other things that you can do to help you. So you might have a feather in the house. You could use a feather like this, and you can use your breath to see if you can make the feather dance with a nice long out breath. This week's home practice challenge is to have a go at making your very own breathing buddy, as a reminder that your breath is like a good friend. It's with you wherever you go. It's there to help you to calm, to settle, and to relax whenever you need it. And if you're not able to make yourself a breathing buddy, you can simply double your in-breath so you can take a much longer out breath.